So we move on to part B1, number 13, worksheet B. It says to use the correlation R to calculate and interpret the coefficient of determination. Now to do that, we go back to week 7. Here's an example of correlation, and here it talks about the coefficient of determination. The coefficient of determination is calculated after you have calculated the coefficient of correlation. It gives you a percentage measure of the dependent Y variable that was affected or influenced by the independent X variable. So the steps to calculate the coefficient of determination: you have to square the coefficient correlation, multiply this squared value by 100%, and then interpret your percentage value in step 2 by stating the percentage of the change in the Y variable is due to the X variable. So what we've got to simply do is to find what is the square of 0.5 . Now the symbol for coefficient of determination is a capital R squared. So coefficient of determination is 0.5 squared in that case. 0.5 squared will give us 0.25. And then we multiply 0.25 by 100%. To give us 25%. So therefore now we say 25% of the change in score, because score is the Y variable, is due to hours of study. So whenever score varies, it's only 25% of that variation was caused or is due to or is correlated to hours of study. Now we can move on to B part 2. It says, is the claim true? Give a valid reason for your answer. So you've got to go back to the claim. The claim says that the correlation between time spent practicing and score is strongly positive. Is that true? Is that what we got when we calculated the correlation coefficient? Did we get strong positive? Bear in mind, according to the scale in week 7, you cannot get a correlation that is less than -1, neither more than 1. It must be between -1 and 1 inclusive. Now, any correlation 0.5 and more is strong. Between 0 and 0.5 is weak. You have positive strong, negative strong, you have positive weak, and positive strong. We got 0.5 exactly. So what is 0.5 exactly? Is it strong or weak? Yes, it is positive, but is it strong? You're in a borderline. Okay? So this is why now in worksheet C, we'll be formally doing hypothesis testing to take care of that blurry situation where we're not too sure if it's strong or weak or what decision to do. Okay, but we can use 0.5 as a positive strong. Okay, but between 0.5 and 1 is a definite positive strong. But for now, we can use 0.5 as positive strong. So for B part 2, we can say, well, yes, the claim appears to be somewhat true. You can use the word somewhat because It's not so definite. Because, and the reason for that is because coefficient correlation of 0.5 was calculated.